talk about the ghetto right now.
I would have to describe the sound of Moon Harbour. I would say it's pretty much about house music. So basically deep house is our roots, and we, over the last 10 years, we developed from deep house to a more functional, maybe tech house sound, but we still have the deep house roots in our releases, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna stay like that, because this is our basis. The basis of Moon Harbour is the deep house sound.
The idea to start a record label was a logical next step after the things I was doing before, after the club and music magazine and this, and it was a funny situation when Matthias and myself did talk about, and we've seen we got the same idea on points, and to publish new talents around our booking pool and the club. My job at Moon Harbour is to combine the strings from all the parts of running a record label, from the beginning of manufacturing and selling music and doing the royalty statements, and I'm also doing the label booking, the Moon Harbour booking as booking agent as well.
My job at Moon Harbour is mostly DJ and radio promotion. Everything that has to do with our social networks and internet sites, and that's my day.
I gave Matthias a tape with my own productions. A tape. Yeah, it was a tape. Far, far away. No, I think it was like in 2003. So we already knew each other, but I gave Matthias a tape from me, and he was kind of interested, but it never happened. That we did a Marco Reisman or Fate release. But then after we did more productions together, and gave Matthias again a tape with Lunar City Express tracks, and it was in 2004. Mm-hmm. Also the year we found the name Lunar City Express.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
And yeah, that's it.
I got in contact with Moon Harbour quite early on, actually. Matthias was coming to play here in Copenhagen at my friend's club called Very Disco at that time, which was a really nice club where I came every Wednesday in the summer. Matthias played a few times, and at that point I was quite familiar with the sound of the label. I bought some releases yeah, I started talking to Matthias, and we had like mutual friends. Like I was releasing on Steve Buck's label at that point, and the Sue, and yeah, you know how you meet up in clubs and, and all that. So
well, we'll see.
I started very early with electronic music. It was around 1989, the acid house years, and we were a couple of friends hanging out, listening to this kind of music. And already in 1990 or 1991, we did our first party. So this is how I got into the electronic music scene, right from the beginning.
I've been a member of the Moon Harbour family for about almost 2 years, I would say now. I'm not really sure. I did my first release for them in the autumn of 2008. So yeah, that would be like around 2 years about now.
Years ago, as I started at the office, the whole industry was pretty healthy and the sales were good, and now it's a little bit more difficult to sell records and vinyl. So you have to do a little bit more. You have to post the stuff on social networks, and you have to make a lot of promotion for the digital releases and stuff. And I think it's getting more in this direction in the next couple of years, and I'm looking forward to it.
I should walk away. I should walk away.
Nowadays we get crazy amounts of demos every day, so we have somebody like Drastic, he's pre-selecting them for me, and I'm trying to listen to what comes to the closer attention of us. But still, there's no chance that we can answer all the demos that we get sent, because it's just too much work and there's not enough time to do all that.
For Moon Harbour, I don't work just as an artist who makes tracks for releases. I do also the radio show called Moon Harbour Radio, broadcast monthly on play.fm, and that's my basic connection to Moon Harbour.
Well, Moon Harbour for me, it means like a label that has always been quite stable, and there was a really continuous flow of music and outputs with like a small family of the same artist, but they've been developing a lot over the years, and yeah, quite a good like consistency in what they put out. And it's basically, for me, Moon Harbour is it means like really good quality house and tech house from Germany.
We did most of the releases there. Yeah. And for us also music business or music in the music scene is also our family. Yeah. That's both. It's business and family. Sure. Yeah.
Moon Harbour for me is friends. Dan Drastic is a close friend of mine. And first of all, it's friends, and then it's business.
Yeah, the music the last 10 years developed for sure, and we as well, our music, but we're still loving the music which we played 10 years ago, 15 years ago. So it's like, yeah, 50-50%, you know. Yeah, so, yeah. But for us it's necessary to do or to still play the music which we played 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. So yeah. It's not necessary just to play the new stuff or just to be updated with the new stuff.
Yeah.
don't forget the music you come from, maybe.
If I would have to say what's going to happen in the next 10 years at Moon Harbour, I'm pretty sure it's going to stay house music in a way, but like if we look to more details, it's going to be quite difficult to say. I hope we're going to stay the same family and maybe get some more people on board in the next years. But yeah, I think we want to work with the same guys artist-wise that we do right now. We feel pretty good with those guys. We also have really nice showcases around the world. So I think this is going to be the plan for next year, is to keep on working with those guys and also get our label showcases more out to the world, and that as we do it right now at Miami or Sonar and Amsterdam Dance Event, stuff like that. So I think we're gonna try to bring Moon Harbour to even more places in the world now.